Hey everyone, the top half of my body always gets cut off when I shoot step classes, so I'm hoping filming at this different angle will solve that problem, and it's not too weird. For equipment for this stepper pyramid class, you're going to need a step, and then you're also going to need a set of medium weights. Now I have a set of 8s and a set of 10s on hand, just so I have options and I can switch between them, but anywhere in that range is great. Now a note about the stepper, the higher your stepper is, the harder this is going to be. So I have 3 risers and then my top. This set can go up to 4 risers, so I'm going just below the top height. Don't go too low though, because for one of the exercises we will be seated and we'll move from seating to standing, okay? So lower, easier, but not too low. If you're new to pyramid classes, we're going to do an express version of our pyramid, so it's just 1 pyramid instead of 2. I'm going to give you 6 exercises. First time you go through them, you do each exercise for 60 seconds, then second time through just 45 seconds, and finally just 30 seconds. You get 15 seconds to rest in between exercises and longer to recover in between sets. We will start class with a guided warm-up focused on mobility and some light cardio to gradually bring the heart rate up, and we'll finish up class with a quick guided cool down. So for our warm-up, you don't need your weights. We can sit right down on our step, and we're going to start with a side bend. So we're going to take your right arm, reach it up, grow tall, and we're going to side bend up and over to the left. And staying within the side bend, we're going to rotate. So you're going to exhale, rotate chest towards the floor. Inhale up towards the ceiling, mobilizing through the mid-spine here. One more. Come through center and switch up and over to the other side. On an exhale, you rotate towards the floor. On an inhale, you rotate up. Last time. Come through center, reach your arms out in a T shape. On an exhale, you're going to rotate over to the left, and then you're going to take this right hand to the outside of your left knee. You can bring your legs together. We're just going to trace circles with that back right arm, maintaining this twisted position through the spine. Switch direction of your circles. One more. Stretch those arms back out in a T. Now this time on an exhale, we're going to twist over to the right. Left hand comes to the outside of that right leg. And we trace big circles with this back right arm. Switch direction of the circles. One more. And from here, we're going to come to center, and I want you to take a wide stance with your feet, so you might want to scoot back so you're towards the back of your stepper. We're just going to find internal rotation, one leg at a time. So you're going to drop one knee down in towards center, open it back up, and then the other. So we're just windshield wipering. Now as you do this, you can also kind of come through and find a little bit of external rotation, dropping that knee open to the side. So internal, external, center, and over to the other side, mobilizing through the hips. One more each side. And then from here, stay in your wide stance, bring your hands to the step in between your legs, and we're going to press up into a forward fold, straightening through the legs, and then you're just going to bend the knees, coming back into that squat position. We lift, opening up through the hamstrings, and sit it back down. So we're going to come into some dynamic movement, some light cardio up next. It's 3 moves. We'll go through them twice, build a little heat in the body. We're going to start with just a side lunge, reach and twist. So I want you to come into that forward fold one last time, nice wide stance, make it even a little wider. And then from here, you're going to elongate through the spine. We're going to bend into one knee, and we're going to twist over towards that foot, and then you just slide it across. So we're going side to side. We're straddling that step. We will use it for the next 2 moves, but for this one, just going body weight, getting in a little lateral movement. We're going to take this into up and overs up next. 1 foot on the stepper, and you just hop to one side and then the next. In 3, 2, 1. 1 foot comes onto the stepper, and then from here, just up and over, up and over, up and over. Waking things up, gradually bringing our heart rate up, building a little heat. We're going to do an alternating march onto the stepper to a knee drive. So we will face the stepper to one side in 3, in 2, and 1. So you're going to turn to face one side. You step up, knee drive, switch to the bottom. Step, knee drive, step, step. We're going to go through those 3 moves one more time. We're going to straddle the stepper, side lunge, reach and twist in 3, 2, 1. Wide stance, slide and twist. Up and overs in 4, 3, 2, 1. One foot comes onto the step, and then just hop up and over, up and over. I don't have a stepper in my apartment. I keep it at my parents' house because I don't have the space. So every summer I try to film a few new stepper classes for you guys. Let's march. So you're going to turn to face the stepper, march up, knee drive, switch. World's greatest stretch to finish up this warm up in 3, 2, 1. Hands are going to come to the stepper. Feet are going to step back into plank. One foot steps to the outside of the hand, twist open, and you're just going to alternate side to side. Let's do one more to either side, and then I'm going to show you a preview of your 6 exercises. Come to your plank, step it in, and here's your preview.
First exercise is going to be a single leg deadlift to a back lunge. You push off back into the deadlift and then come to stand on that step, and you're going to switch sides. If doing it with the weights is too much, you can always do that one body weight only. Second exercise, you're going to be in a wide low squat position. It's going to be 2 reverse flies. Weights go to the floor. You hop to the step, back down to the wide low squat. Now, to keep it low impact, you can step instead of jumping to the stepper, and take that modification if you are at all worried about landing on your equipment. I do not want that to happen. Up next, you're again going to have both weights. You're going to do in an offset squat position, you're going to come into a thrust with a straight leg abduction, land back in that offset squat, and then a little hop up and over to the other side. From there, we drop down to 1 weight. You're in a single arm plank position. It's going to be 2 tricep kickbacks. You're going to jump forward into a squat. You press the weight forward, switching sides. Jump back, repeat other side. You're then going to grab both weights again. You're in a V-sit position on your step. It's going to be 2 bicep curls, and then you're going to come into a squat. Give me a little squat hop. If you feel like you're going to tilt backwards, you can always do those bicep curls with your feet on the floor sitting upright instead of back in that V-sit position. And we finish up body weight only. It is going to be a squat hop up and over, squat hop up and over. That one will really get your heart rate up. And if you want to keep it low impact, you can just do a stand to that little up and over, stand, little up and over. All right, first round is 60 seconds. Let's go.
I just did this whole workout and forgot to hit record on my camera. So I'm doing it a second time. Send your thoughts and prayers my way. All right, I'm going to grab my 10-pound weights. My goal is to use my 10-pound weights the whole time. The 8s are there if I need to drop down, though, at any point. We will start deadlift to a back lunge, deadlift, stand and switch. I will verbally give you low impact modifications throughout. I'll show them a couple times, but it's we don't really need demonstrations because it's pretty simple to keep these particular moves low impact. All right, let's go. So go slowly through this. Deadlift, step to a back lunge, get low. Push off right back into your deadlift, and then we're going to come up, stand, and you just switch sides on the stepper. Deadlift, unlock to the standing knee, back lunge, deadlift, stand and switch. Make sure you stay open through the chest as you do this, so we're not letting those weights round us forward. You can always do this body weight only to modify if balance is an issue. And again, the lower your step is, the easier that back lunge to deadlift will be. Man, I cannot believe I didn't turn my camera on. It has been so long since I've made a mistake like that, and it's just so demoralizing. Okay, rest. So I'm going to keep my 2 weights. So it's going to be reverse fly, 2 of those. We're standing in front of the stepper. We put the weights on the floor, hop or step to the stepper. Be mindful of your equipment on this one, okay? So when you do your 2 flies and put the weights down, let's go. Put the weights down together and right next to your step. We hop onto this step, wide and low. If you are at all nervous about landing on your equipment, I want you to step, step instead of jump, okay? Better to do that than to twist an ankle. So this is not an exercise that we space out on. Be mindful. When you do the reverse fly, focus on retracting those shoulder blades. Brace through your core on the fly so that you're not flaring open through your rib cage and arching into your back when you do that reverse fly. Rest. Okay, so it's going to be an offset squat, standing abduction with a thrust, land back in that squat, and then a little up and over hop. You can use 1 weight instead of 2 if you want to modify. You just hold it in both hands. Let's go. Little up and over. Now when you do that straight leg abduction, I don't want you crunching into your waist. Instead, you should feel your side butt area do the work, okay? That's where you should feel the contraction, not your waist. Rest. Okay, we're going to drop down to just 1 weight. You're in a plank position, 2 kickbacks. Jump to a squat or step, step to keep it low impact. So one hand, your feet can be a little wider than hips distance apart. Roll your elbow back. 2 kickbacks. With the elbow bent, jump to a squat. Press the weight forward, switch hands. Don't just swing the weight in that kickback. Really squeeze. Rest. Okay, both weights. Going to be a seated bicep curl and a V-sit. If balancing isn't working for you, just do them like this, with your feet on the floor upright, okay? Otherwise, roll to the back of your sitting bones, hover those legs. 2 curls. On the second one, hold the weights at your shoulders, feet to the floor. Squat hop, or to keep it low impact, squat pulse. If you feel at all like you're gonna tip off the back of your stepper, do that version I showed you, feet stay on the ground. Rest. Okay, we're going body weight only for this last one. It is going to get your heart rate up. Offset squat hop, up and over. Other side. To modify, instead of squat hopping, you would just stand up on that stepper. Let's go. Can't believe I have to do a minute straight of these again. Lucky for you, it's one and done for you. It's all you need with the 60-second round on this one. Trust me. We're 20 in, we have 40 to go. Almost there. Rest. Oh boy. All right, you have 45 seconds here. But if you need longer, hit pause and take longer. So intervals are just going to be 45 seconds now. And we'll start from the top. Let's grab those weights. Deadlift, back lunge, deadlift, stand and switch. So at least this first one is a slower pace than that last one. If doing it with the weights is thrown off your balance, do it body weight only. Deadlift to a back lunge. Deadlift, stand and switch. And rest. 2 reverse flies, jumper step to the stepper and back. Sorry if you guys can hear my dogs barking outside. Whew. Wide squat, send the hips back, open through the chest, connected to your core. 2 reverse flies. Carefully put the weights down, pay attention as you hop and land wide. Any risk of jumping on those weights, I want you to step, 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 step instead of jumping. Rest. Okay. Squat thrust with the abduction, a little hop up and over. You can use 1 weight instead of 2 to modify. Let's go. Rest. 1 weight. Tricep kickbacks. Step, stepper, hop to squat. Go. as best you can, you want to try to keep those hips level when you're in a plank. Rest. Both weights. Curl, curl, squat hop. You're gonna balance behind the sitting bones. Arms down by your side, curl, curl. Hold the weights at your shoulders. Little squat hop. Rest. All right, body weight only. Last 45-second long interval. Offset squat, hop up and over. Side to side. Let's go. Almost there. Woo. Oh boy, take 30. If you need longer, hit pause though. Okay, we got our 30-second round. It's gonna fly by. Squeaky wants to join us for our last round. He's here for moral support. Grab your weights. Deadlift, back lunge, deadlift, switch. 30 seconds, it's gonna go by quick. Let's go. Oh, and he's out. So much for support, Squeaky. Rest. All right, reverse fly, fly, hop, or step, step. So send those hips back, open through the chest, brace through your core. Wide squat. Let's go. Rest. Squat thrust with the abduction, up and over. One weight to modify. Go. Rest. One weight. Tricep, kick back, kick back. Go. Rest. Both weights. Curl, curl, squat, hop. Balance or keep feet on the floor. Rest. Okay, weights go down. Body weight only to finish. You know what it is. Final 30-second push, and then we cool down. We got this. Go. Finish line is right on the other side of this, okay? You got it. You can take the modification, but try not to stop the whole 30 seconds. Come on, already halfway there. And done. Oh, awesome job. Take a second to catch your breath. Grab a drink of water if you need it. I'll bring you through a quick cool down. Let's sit down on our step to start our stretches. We'll start with a seated figure 4. So you can take your right ankle, cross it over the left thigh. If your left leg is long and straight, that's going to be easier. It's going to be a more intense stretch if you bend your left knee and hop the foot in towards you. And then if you want to intensify it even further, you lean your chest forward. Whew. Let's do other side. From here, we're going to reach both legs long. I'm just going to turn to face the side. Legs together, heels planted. Scoot to the edge of your stepper. Sit up tall, and then I want you to start to hinge forward. When you can no longer hinge from the hips, then you can round the spine forward. Maybe hands come to your shins. Maybe you grab your feet and gently pull back. You should also feel a nice opening through your mid-back here. Releasing your feet or your shins. We're going to stack the spine up tall, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming through center. Let's just finish with a little fluid side bend. Up and over to one side, and then the other. It's a little feel-good movement. As we cool things down. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Come through center. One deep breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. And that is your class. Awesome work today. If you want more stepper classes, I have a bunch on my channel. If you want more pyramid classes, I have a bunch more of those on my channel as well, with additional classes available to Patreon members. I will see you next time.